Hello, my man. What's up, everybody? Welcome to you if this is your first time passing by upon EL's podcast. It is lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here on EL's podcast. I think this platform is yours. That's right. Anyway, I'm going to straight the point at once where there is not much time to be spent about this platform. Right, man. So on this episode, I decided to talk about something very unique and spectacular as well. It is all about practicing, right? I think this platform is created in terms of practicing, in terms of exchanging knowledge. That's right. So anyway, I'm going to hit the point at once, for I don't have much time to spend. For I'm trying to prepare for a couple of this day. All right. So I'm going to talk about the importance of knowing part of the speech. This is, what this episode is about. This is what this episode is aiming for, right? Hopefully, it's going to beneficial you, right, my man? So I'm going to talk about the importance of knowing part of the speech. You might ask yourself, is it important to know part of the speech? This is a question which may form backbone or perplex you, that's right. So actually, knowing part of the speech is really something important and magnificent as well. How it is, this is, you might ask yourself, this is a question which you expected to come out from your mind, that's right. So look, sometimes you need to use word as an adjective. Sometimes you need to use an, adverb, that's right. And sometimes you need to use as verb, and sometimes you need to use an as, adverb, that's right. Therefore, knowing part of the speech is enable you to expose yourself to the deep of the language, to the language deeply. Try as possible to know or internalize the rule of part of the speech. That's really, magnificent. For instance, sometimes some adverb end in ly, and that's right, and sometimes some adjective end in tiv, like Tiffin. Sometimes end in ed, and sometimes some noun end in tion, which is shen, and sometimes some noun end in ture, which is sh. That's right. Therefore, in order to be profound to the language, you need to know part of the speech entirely. This would enable you to know or to understand this language perfectly. For instance, at the beginning of the journey of, my English, I faced such a problem, and later on, I found out or discovered my problem. My entire problem was that I didn't know, or I didn't internalize the rule of, part of the speech. Therefore, I faced such, fundamental problem. And upon this platform, I decided to tell you what you have to do in terms of get rid of some problem which are related to language in depth. That's right. So therefore, I try to recommend you in order to know the part of the speech. It's really important and magnificent and principle as well. When we say something principle, basically means it's necessary. That's right. Therefore, we have to know part of the speech in order to do not, face problem, in order to understand English perfectly. Like I said, sometimes you need to use like word as an adjective, an adverb, and etc. That's right. Anyway, part of the speech. That's right. There are 8 part of the speech in English. What you have to do is you need to know and internalize the specific rule of this, part of the speech. This is only way that enable you to understand English. It's really important and magnificent as well. Try to know part of the speech. It's really helpful actually. It's really helpful a lot. Try to attempt in order to learn, alright? Attempt it. I recommend to attempt it, alright? Try to find out, because there are like different books related to grammar, which have been written by qualified teachers. You can gain or obtain from such books, all right? So on this episode is not going to be too long. It is going to be short and specific and limited as well, right? So I don't want to extend. Moreover, for I'm going to do a lot of business as well. Therefore, I recommend you try as possible to know part of the speech, all right? So I'm not going to extend more, and don't forget to make subscription, because I'm recent YouTuber. I need a lot of subscribers in order to upgrade my channel, in order to upgrade my level, even though my level in English is not so perfect. Therefore, I involve myself in such places in order to enhance my English, in order to share my experience since I started to learn this language, since I involve or implicate myself to this journey. Remember, please don't forget to make subscription, and it would be my pleasure if you let your comment, and it would be my pleasure as well if you find this episode is so interesting. Remember, so please do take care. Wish you and your family all the best, healthy, safety. Please do take care once again. Now it is time to say goodbye. Bye, 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 bye.